I'm Noel Cronin, welcoming you once again to my personal selection from what's coming up on Talking Pictures TV in the next fortnight. If you love film and TV rarities starring some of the greatest actors of yesteryear, then you are definitely in the right place. My first choice today is Mr. Beamish Goes South, a very rare short film from 1953. In this great little thriller, an amateur detective is on the hunt for a serial killer. The stars are John Laurie and Hector Ross. John Laurie is known and loved as the cranky Private Fraser in Dad's Army. He worked with legendary directors including Alfred Hitchcock, Michael Powell and Laurence Olivier. Mr. Beamish Goes South is the kind of film you'll see only on Talking Pictures TV, so do make time to watch it. It packs a lot into a very short running time, and John Laurie is, as ever, great fun to watch.
Shall we sit down?
Dear Miss Catherine, Emily, you must forgive me. I'll be back in just 10 minutes.
Really, Mr. Parker? Surely it will wait till after dinner.
Quite impossible, dear lady. Please.
Remember, 10 minutes!
10 minutes?
Another actor who found himself a household name relatively late in his career was Gordon Jackson. In 1959, more than a decade before Hudson the Butler in Upstairs, Downstairs, he starred in crime drama Three Crooked Men. A shopkeeper is taken hostage when three crooks use his premises to drill through to the bank next door. This taut B-film was produced by the Danziger Brothers and written by their staff writer Brian Clemens. He was a superb writer, and Three Crooked Men is a fascinating character study of men placed in terrifying situations. Talking of the Danzigers, I'm pleased to say that Renowned Productions have acquired most of the Danziger rights, and so we'll be bringing you many series that were produced by the legendary brothers.
Look, what do you want here? What are you looking for anyway?
Always in a bad mood. You know, you're just a bad mood guy, even when your pretty wife is around.
Oh, are you coming out?
Get it open, time up.
For all you fans of Look at Life, and I know there are lots of you, you'll be happy to know we have acquired some new episodes. Many of them take us on journeys to fascinating places, including London's vibrant Chinatown and the jungles of Borneo. And who knows where we will land in the company of Women's Royal Air Force. More than 500 episodes of Look at Life were produced in all. Looked at now, they provide an important account of mid-20th century British social history. They're also fun to watch, so don't miss these premiere episodes. You know I love nothing more than receiving your letters and emails, especially the ones that make me laugh, like the one from Tony Marsh. Dear Noel, back when I was young, I was enjoying watching an episode of Batman one evening. He and Robin were tied to the side of a water tank or swimming pool. It was indoors, up to their necks in water, watching shark fins getting closer and closer to them. At this very moment, my mother came into the room and turned off the TV, saying this wasn't suitable entertainment. She was very wrong, as it suited me fine. At the time, I was watching this on a black and white TV, so I don't know if it was one of the colour episodes you're currently showing. I'd really love to see this episode in full, as I haven't had a good night's sleep since, with all the worry of not knowing if Batman and Robin managed to get out of this rather tricky situation. Many thanks, Tony Marsh. Well, Tony, we're running all the episodes, so keep watching and I'm sure it will turn up. Thanks also to all of you who have written in to say how much you're enjoying the Wheeltappers and Shunters Social Club. The quality of the guests is truly amazing. Coming up, you can see the great Roger Whittaker and Helen Shapiro, two musical greats. They're joined by comedian Bobby Nutt, along with Saffron, Mother's Pride, the Turners and Los Reals del Paraguay, all under the stewardship of host Bernard Manning. Not forgetting the club chairman, Colin Crompton, who thinks nothing of interrupting some of the acts. Surely he won't interrupt the great Roger Whittaker. You'll have to watch to find out. We stay in the world of television with my next choice. 39 episodes of Glencannon were made back in 1959. US actor Thomas Mitchell stars as Colin Glencannon, chief engineer of the freighter Inchcliffe Castle. He spent more time devising hopeless get-rich-quick schemes than doing any engineering, though. Our episode, The Loving Cup, is no exception, and it's a delight to see Mitchell at his comic best. His co-star in Glencannon is Patrick Allen, a face and voice familiar to us all. He and Thomas Mitchell make an interesting pairing. I'm sure you'll agree. My classic choice for this episode is Ealing portmanteau drama Train of Events. As the train from Euston to Liverpool heads for disaster, we look back on the lives of passengers and crew. The cast list is extraordinary, including, as it does, Jack Warner, Valerie Hobson, Peter Finch, John Gregson, and even a very young Leslie Phillips. See if you can spot him. He's not the dapper chap you'd expect him to be. Ealing Studios, under the charismatic Michael Balcon, really was one of the finest producers of British films. It's films like Train of Events which show us why.
Now, look, you better make the most of me because you'll be drinking alone next week.
You know I never would. More nights away.
Liverpool. I take over the 3:45 Friday.
Of course, there's so much more coming up in the next 2 weeks on your favourite channel. If you haven't signed up for our weekly newsletter, please do, as it contains the full schedule for the coming weeks and pops into your inbox every Sunday. If you'd like to write to me, you can get in touch via email at noel@talkingpicturestv.co.uk. If you prefer to put pen to paper, the address to write to is Talking Pictures TV, P.O. Box 592, Kings Langley, Hertfordshire, WD4 4DB. I'm off now to see what more cinematic and televisual treasures I can uncover for you. Watch this space. Do join me again next time for more on What's on Talking Pictures TV.